What is going on, Muncharoonskis? Brothers Green here. So listen, we don't do drink videos often, but Smirnoff hit us up and they're like, listen, we love you guys. You're the coolest people in the history of ever. They didn't really say that, but they wanted to ask if we would do some cool drink recipes.
Which is exciting because I love making drinks, but we rarely do it for you guys. I actually went to bartending school.
This guy went to like a
Didn't
whole
go to
5 days worth of bartending school.
It was maybe four.
Four and a half.
I graduated on the 5th day.
You want a medal or something, for Christ's sake? So here's the thing. For the longest time in America, clear alcohol was not a big thing. It was all about the brown spirits. We're talking whiskey, bourbon, maybe rum.
Some rumski. Vodka, not so much. It was huge in Russia, but the clear stuff wasn't that big. But then the Moscow Mule was created. They created this super simple drink, and it blew like wildfire.
Put it on the map, and it launched a career for all these other drinks like Screwdriver and Bloody Mary and
all of these drinks that use clear liquor became huge. So what we're gonna do is a little tribute to the Moscow Mule today because it launched all of these other drinks and the clear liquor all around the US. We're gonna do a little US tribute video. So we're taking you around the states. We're gonna give you 5 different drinks, including the original.
And the whole idea is to envision and imagine what each state's Moscow Mule might taste like.
Yes, so taking some of the inspiration of what's in the Moscow Mule and merging that with some of these places. Let's do it.
Very first drink is the classic Moscow Mule, and this thing is so simple. I couldn't even comprehend how easy to delicious ratio. You know I love that easy to delicious ratio thing. All you do is you take your copper mug, you put a bunch of ice in there.
So just so you guys know, a shot glass filled to the very rim is about 1.5 ounces. A little lower is an actual shot of 1 ounce, but we're going with the 1.5.
Yeah, so you've got your cup, you've got a bunch of ice, you pour in about 1.5 ounces of Smirnoff recipe number 21 vodka, and then we did about half lime squeeze in there for each drink. So we're talking 1/2 of lime juice fresh. And then you pour in ginger beer. Just top it off with ginger beer. 6 ounces, but we used about half a bottle of ginger beer for each drink.
And ginger beer is very similar to ginger ale. It just has much more of a fresh and gingery taste. But it's a carbonated drink made from actual ginger syrup. So you're gonna see us kind of try to recreate that in other recipes for you guys if you don't have ginger beer.
And one more thing, that copper cup, if you're looking at that thing, you're like, man, that cup is sexy. Good news for you guys, we're actually giving away 5 copper cups, and they're so cool to keep everything cold. Drinking out of it is an experience. I didn't expect how amazing it would be. But basically, all you have to do is like the video, comment in, tell us what your favorite drink recipe is, just your favorite drink in general, and also screenshot it, send it to brothersgreentreats@gmail.com, and you could win one of those guys right from us. We're sending it directly to you.
The Smirnoff Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule, take the cheers. Refreshing.
Oh, that chilled copper cup, that is nice.
So all you're doing is you're putting 3 things in a cup and you've got something delicious to just sip on. Imagine you're like chilling by a pool, or even it's winter right now, so you're pretending you're at a pool, you're just drinking this thing. It's very refreshing.
It's fall time on the East Coast, and it is all about the apples. You see apples in every single recipe, so we're actually going to give you a recipe specific to the Massachusetts area because they're big in cranberries, big in apples. We're going to cran apple this
Cran apple. Cran's getting into all the apples.
First, we're going to take you through this quick candy apple garnish. It's so easy, but it makes your drink so much better. Take a pan, add a little bit of corn syrup, about double that in sugar, and then add some water. Bring that up to about 300 degrees. That is the hardball candy stage, they call it. And remember, it's gonna take a long time in the beginning, but those last 50 degrees go by really, really quickly. Once it comes up to 310, just sprinkle in some red food dye. That's that beautiful candy apple color. Mix that up and take some apple slices, and what we did was just dip the rim in there.
Just gotta make sure they're dry.
Make sure they're dry, dip the rim in there, and that is gonna be the best garnish ever.
So one more thing you gotta make for this, we're gonna use in a couple recipes. Ginger simple syrup will blow your mind how delicious and easy it is. All you do is take a bunch of ginger, slice it really thin, boil it with a bunch of water, and then add in a bunch of sugar, and just let that boil for a while until the ginger
So
like
easy.
steeps, and then you cool it down and you got your ginger simple
If
syrup.
you guys don't have ginger beer, a little bit of that simple syrup and some club soda, that's basically what it is. So that's a great way to replace it if you can't find it. Let's get on to this drink. So first we are gonna take a shaker and add your ice, of course, to get it nice and cold. We're gonna hit it with the Crandy Apple Smirnoff for that extra apple flavor.
We did about 3 ounces because it was for 2 drinks.
We did another 3 ounces of ginger simple syrup. Squeeze in a whole lime and just give that a really good shake. Take a beautiful glass to present this thing in, add your ice. Then pour in that club soda, because remember we don't have the ginger beer, but the club soda and the simple syrup, they're gonna mimic that.
Don't forget that garnish.
Oh, you can't forget that candy apple garnish.
Little Crandy Apple variation on the Moscow Mule. The candy apple treat. Freaking genius. Make the candy apple.
We were hating on the candy apple, and then we got, oh my God.
Yeah,
Wait, oh my God. The apple soaks up the booze. That is amazing right there. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay,
Oh my
on to
god.
the drink. Mmm. That's tasty right there. The candy apple with the drink. It's my new thing right
That's
there.
a good thing. That might be the best one we make.
Oh,
Moving on up, down south, we're going to Florida. Everyone knows Florida has amazing citrus. The Florida orange is a thing to write home about. So we're making this drink with the Florida punch of inspiration, and also, you know, a little bit of Havana.
a little bit of that Cuban vibe.
So all you want to start with is a nice tall cup. You take some ginger, you peel it, you slice it up really thin, and get a tall glass and muddle ginger. Add some sugar, just a couple little scoops, and mint, and then just pound that up, and you're releasing the flavors in there. It's gonna be so good. And then just squeeze in some orange juice. Once you squeeze in that fresh orange juice, add some Smirnoff. We actually use the grapefruit Smirnoff. You can also use regular, no big deal. Whatever you got is cool. And we're using 1.5 ounces, so like, you know, a full shot glass worth or so. Next, add some ice. Fill that glass up with ice. What you end up with is this super flavorful, refreshing, incredible cocktail that's just gonna make you feel so good in life.
Here we go.
Oh, the freshness, lime, the muddled ginger.
These are my favorite
Mint.
types of drinks because you've got actual whole ingredients, so it's almost like a meal.
Dude, we crushed these drinks. Oh my god, that is refreshing.
Wow.
The not tangerine. There is
Orange.
tangerine. There's orange in here, and then there's the grapefruit.
Oh,
To be honest, I used to not like
a little
grapefruit.
subtle ginger.
Well, I didn't like grapefruit for a long time, but I feel like this is the right amount.
This one, by the way, let it sit for 5 minutes. The flavors definitely have to marinate on this because I took a sip right away. Not as good as it is right now. It is singing right now. We are bringing it over to Texas for a little Tex-Mex edition. I'm excited for this one because it is blended and it is frozen. All you have to do is start off with a blender, chop up a little bit of jalapeno or jalapeno, you could call it. The ratio, of course, is up to your liking on the spicy levels. Then we added the juice of about 1.5 limes. We went in with 3 ounces of Smirnoff, that is 2 full shot glasses, and then another 3 ounces of ginger syrup, and then just top that thing off with ice and blend up till frosty goodness. Here's where things get a little freaky. We're gonna do a little barbecue rim on that. So take some of those leftover squeezed limes and just squeeze it right around the outside. That's gonna make your spice mix. Take some chili mix or any type of barbecue spice you have, Sprinkle that out on a tray and dip those glasses in and go for the gold.
Oh, smoky barbecue.
Tex-Mex it is. The frozen special.
Whoa, just smell that. Smells like I'm in Texaco.
I'm so excited to try the barbecue spice. Cheers.
Whoa. It tasted like I was eating a taco. That's
What
so
is
weird.
that? That's great.
Whoa.
That is refreshing.
I didn't think I would like that one.
Yeah.
Really good. I would say the more sugar, sweetness you add, the better. But once you get the chili, to be honest, when we tasted it blended up on its own, it was a little weird. But when you add the spice blend, it's like
it wasn't necessarily
amazing.
weird. It just needed a little extra kick.
Yeah.
The spice is perfect with that.
What am I eating right now? Like Cajun shrimp or something.
Yeah.
Like barbecue. It tastes like barbecued shrimp.
Tasty.
All right, now we are going over to the West Coast, and in California, they have the freshest produce. They provide fresh produce for pretty much everyone all over America. So we figured, why not juice some vegetables and make like a really nice, refreshing cocktail. So first thing you want to do is prep your ingredients, wash them, peel the ones that need to be peeled, like the citrus. You don't want to just juice that whole because you'll get the bitterness of the skin. And then we just juiced a lemon, an orange, some cucumber, some ginger, and some carrot. And now you have this fresh juice.
Take your beautiful glass, top that off with ice. That is important when you're making drinks. People always skimp on the ice, but ice is such an important element to drink. So really top that off. Go in with your 1.5 ounces or a full shot glass of Smirnoff. Cali, it's all about freshness and healthiness, so we are just gonna top this with that juice. We garnished with a little bit of cucumber for just an extra crunch and a little bit of flavor. And that's it, my friend, the Cali Fresh Special.
That is a full-on refreshing juice. Like you feel so good when you drink it.
Last drinky poo with the Brothers Green Lounge.
Just a couple of drinks in here.
All right, so what do we got here? This is the Cali Baja Fresh.
Cali Baja, yeah, they like the fresh.
You're taking juice and you're adding alcohol. I love it.
Oh yeah.
That's different.
That's good.
That is different. You're just getting that fresh juice and then the alcohol slipped in there real nice.
Just remember to drink responsibly. You get your booze, you got your alcohol, you got your juice. Be responsible, kids, like Josh and Mike of the Brothers Green.
Wow, this one was a sleeper right there. The
Oh,
Baja Fresh with the cucumber. Guys, thanks for watching this video. It was awesome to make it. It was fun switching it up to make some drinks. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you can get one of these mugs. We're giving away 6. All you have to do, comment below, like this video, let us know what your favorite drink is to make and send it to Brothers Green Treats. And you'll get one of these frosty mugs, which keeps your drink so fresh.
I think we're gonna give away 5 because I need one.
Okay, we're giving away 5. Josh just threw the curveball on us. And remember, guys, if you're of the legal age, buy yourself a bottle of Smirnoff. It is a great tasting and easily mixable vodka.